Good morning, everybody. It's me, David Brown, with this week's Design and Dialogue. And this week, I want to continue some of the more consulting themes that I started last week with this week's topic, which is how to build effective teams. It's critical to have an effective team when the firm is doing very well, and it's just as important to build effective teams when there is strife and consternation and unknowns in the industry like there are right now. And so I thought it would be beneficial to share these 6 ways, 6 practices probably, to build effective teams in your firm. Okay, number 1, you've got to provide constructive feedback. You've got to create an environment or space with your team or with your firm that is expecting feedback. And it needs to be constructive. It needs to be helpful feedback. It can't be kind of snapped. It can't be malicious, right? You need to provide a mentoring, coaching moment when you're providing feedback. And so by doing so, you need to not only provide the feedback in a positive way, you need to set the expectation with the team or with the firm that feedback is coming, that it is a natural part of working on this project or working in your firm. So be sure to have feedback be natural, a natural part of what you're doing, and make sure it's always constructive. Okay, number 2, train on the regular. Train. Make sure it's a part of your firm's culture, quite frankly. Improving yourself, improving what you're doing, improving ways to do things better. And this could be training really on anything, not only on maybe new Revit techniques and things of that nature, but expose your teams or your firm to some of the operational sides of what you're doing. Help them understand how to understand the financials, or maybe go on a business development call or put an RFP, RFQ together. Not only does this provide a very effective team, it also helps promote your team. It helps make them more valuable to you as an owner or a team leader. So train, and then train some more. Very critical. Number 3 is set clear goals and expectations. You've got to help your team understand what, as a group, as a team, you're trying to achieve, right? And make sure that they understand their work expectations to meet that larger team goal. If this is not defined every time a project starts, or maybe even at a higher firm level, you're not going to be able to achieve a truly effective team. Okay, number 4, and this one's a challenge. Overcome your own stereotypes and preconceived notions. This is all on you as a team leader. It is critical that you have an open mind about the ability of everybody on your team or everyone in your firm. Put aside stereotypes that have either been told to you through the industry, or maybe even the employee themselves have created. Put that aside and help work through those stereotypes to get each team member to where you need them to be, where they can go with the right mentorship and training. It is critical that you don't put preconceived notions on team members. You'll never get to an effective team if you do that. Number 5 is to create a flexible work environment. And let me define what that means, because flexible means so many things these days. Flexible work environment means a place where people can take risk and take chances and fail forward, or whatever you want to call it, without repercussions. I think if it gets to be too rigid and the expectations to not step out of your lane are there, you're not going to reach your team's full effectiveness. So if you can be flexible with your team and let them take their own chances, knowing that they're going to be there as their safety net, that's going to be a huge step in creating an effective team or an effective firm. And number 6, and last, and absolutely not least, be trustworthy. Be part of the team. Yes, you're leading the team and you're helping to create an effective team, but you're also part of the team. So be a trustworthy member of that team. Do what you say. Say what you're going to do. Set clear expectations. If there are things asked of you, do them in a timely manner. Be a trusted team member, a critical part of an effective team. And that's it. Those 6 tips will get you on the path to creating a very effective team or a very effective firm. Maybe you're in a smaller firm. This is a way to get groups of people working together and making them as effective as possible. Tried and true. Thanks everybody. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one.